How are you doing? Are you doing okay? I don't know where that accent came from. How are you all doing with this eclipse, Mercury, retrograde, planets going crazy season? How are you doing? How are you holding up? Are you okay? Are you okay? I mean, I feel like I just got off a fucking roller coaster. Can I even say the word F on here? Probably not. The F word. Anyway. Yeah, it's been a freaking journey, hasn't it, the last couple weeks? I feel like we're still on it. I don't know. I'm not like that into astrology. I just know that it's going down between Mercury in retrograde and all these eclipses. I personally have been crying a lot, but also releasing a lot and expanding. It's like a roller coaster, and I just keep rinsing and repeating that cycle. And as you can see, my background is still the same. So, my last video, which I may or may not have as private right now, but if you saw it, I gave you a little life update, and I thought all hell was gonna break loose and shit was gonna go down. And it did, but did not actually end, I guess I should say, or the outcome was not what I expected or anticipated. So that brings me to the other topic of timelines, because I want to touch on base on this like way more in depth, maybe in another video once I get once I get my together, basically. I want to go over what timelines are and also quantum alignment, because I actually do a lot of quantum alignment in my one-on-one sessions, and what I'm doing in those quantum alignment sessions is actually taking all aspects of you from all space, time, and dimensions and shifting you out of any maybe what I'd like to call maybe a lower vibrational timeline, or just one that's not in alignment or it's keeping you stuck. And with that being said, there are so many shows out right now, or movies about the quantum and like different timelines. Have you been watching Russian Doll, the new Doctor Strange movie? And then also there's another movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once, if I have that title correct. I've already watched 2 of them. There's one more I want to watch, and when I'm done with that, I will be coming right back here to do a little part 2 and give you my in-depth analysis of quantum healing and timelines. And with the full moon in Scorpio coming up, I just feel called right now to focus more on the shadowy stuff, but in a way that's fun, because my guides told me the other day that I need to go deeper, and do you know how annoyed I was with that comment? Because I feel like I've been going deep, and I feel like I've been doing this for the last 10 years. I was just kind of like, oh, when can I get a break? Like, can I just not go deep for once and just have fun? And they're like, that's where you need to connect the dots. We need to have fun while going deep and not look at it as like 2 separate things. I actually feel called to open up the records and see if they can give us any insight into how we could have fun while we go deep and do a lot of this releasing and energy work. So right off the bat, I feel a lot of energy in the heart space. I actually feel called, and this might just be for me personally, but if you're feeling it too, to do some energy work in that area. I'm hearing cut the cord, but I'm also hearing do anything maybe that feels intuitively called for you. And we can go ahead and cut the cord now if that is something you'd like to do. So let's call on Archangel Michael and your guides for their assistance, and to cut any cords, particularly in the heart space, that are not aligned with our highest and greatest good. Cutting that cord effective immediately. Take a deep breath into your heart space and breathe the energy out. So pull that cord and send it to the light. Now patch any remaining holes in your aura with white light. And thanking your guides and Archangel Michael for their assistance. And one of the messages that was coming through was releasing the fear that's associated with going deep, because we're afraid of feeling those deep feelings. I'm hearing more specifically of like pain or heartache, heartbreak. But I'm hearing this is necessary for the realignment. Okay, now that's interesting, because now what's coming through is it's not always releasing, but realigning. Realigning. Realigning your perspective. Silver lining is actually what I'm hearing. And I'm being shown like going. A lot of us know like what our shadow aspects are, what part of us we feel ashamed of. But instead of just acknowledging it, also take it a step further and change the perspective. I'm actually hearing like, what's a shadowy part of yourself that you don't like? You're aware of this shadowy part, but where in your life do you maybe see someone that has this aspect, but you love them? Like they're so fun. They have this aspect of you that you don't like, but for some reason you find them really fun. Does that make sense? I think it's bringing like the funness and the love back to yourself. Keep showing me it like moving blocks within the body, almost like if there's a part of you that's maybe feeling tension intuitively, like literally moving it into a different part of your body, like energetically rearranging. It's almost like allowing one chakra to transmute this pain that's being held in another chakra. Does that make sense? I'm trying to translate what they're showing me, but it literally looks like we're just like moving energy around. So for me, I'm just gonna do the motions, and if this feels right to you, you can set the intention that you're receiving it to, but I feel like I need to move this pain to like this side and then down. And actually I feel like I need to put it into my solar plexus, the power center, the center of your my body, and like breathe it out through there. And I'm setting the intention that this power center is transmuting any stuck energy in my heart space. Wow, that kind of was a doozy, huh? I was not expecting that. So that's part of the rearranging as well, is literally energetically. That is kind of fun. It kind of looked like a game. They're trying to make it fun here. They're giving me tips. This is random, but another thing that was kind of coming through was my attention to this dark feminine goddess angel energy. And I was hearing the divine feminine energy is rising, and with that comes us embracing what may appear as like a shadow aspect of ourselves, but is really this divine feminine that's been locked away for some time, and we're like embracing it, embodying this energy more and more and more. So that's going to require us to release any of those programs that are making us feel like it's not okay to be this dark, edgy, powerful, maybe angry, emotional goddess, dark god, like this divine feminine energy is what I keep feeling. And to embody that is actually really powerful and really, I want to say, fun, especially when you've mastered that. So just letting go of maybe some of those last little things that are keeping us from fully stepping into that embodiment. And I know I can do some more work on this as well. So I just heard the word dark moon goddess, and that's so on brand. I feel like that's a good way to wrap this up in a little bow, give you something tangible that you can do with this energy. And I am sending you so much love, and I'll be back to do a more in-depth chit chat about the quantum field and quote timelines. Talk to y'all soon.